Next one. Thank you, guys. So next one is E62 Bio. The data is scary because Middle East, the babies has the highest rates of babies born with leukemia. And Cristiano and his team are here to save them with $1.
Thanks, 𝗬𝗫𝗂𝗃. Thank you so much, 𝗬𝗫𝗃. Thank you, people at DMCC, John, Manolis, and all of you here tonight. My name is Cristiano, unfortunately for you, not Cristiano Ronaldo. And I would like to start tonight by asking you to remember a very dark times in our lives, COVID. Who remembers that time and had to take some rapid tests? Please raise your hands. Okay? All right, so we can see that most of the crowd here did it. And it seems quite obvious to all of us that's very good technology, right? But at the same time, it's also obvious for us that different regions of the planet have different diseases, right? And what if I told you that when it comes for rapid tests for emerging countries, there aren't that many good rapid tests available? So that's what E62 Bio is. We are a rapid test platform technology company, and we focus on emerging markets, right? And what's the idea? Right now, most of the infectious diseases, they are increasing, right? We have climate change, new pandemics, and we want to have like these results right away, right? And we also want to have these results in the comfort of our homes, right? Especially when it comes to STDs. And we know how to do this. We can do it this with less than $1, in less than 10 minutes. You don't need electricity. You don't need to send it to a lab, and you can put it like in a very remote area. So let's suppose that you want to get a result in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. Boom, our technology can do it, right? And this is a huge opportunity. When we're talking about rapid test market, it's a 37 billion TAM, growing at 10% per year, right? And if you think only about emerging markets, it's of 16 billion. And why is Brazil singled out here with $400 million? It's because Brazil has made it mandatory for every pregnant woman to be tested for HTLV, which is a virus transmitted via breastfeeding that causes leukemia, right? So we have the very first patent for a rapid test to detect this. And the Brazilian government, it's our first client right now. And it's going to become mandatory all over LATAM for this type of testing, right? And this is our first patent. We already have 5. This is me here. I'm an MD. I might be not the smartest in the screen, but I'm for sure the most handsome. My team, we have Lucas, our researcher, 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗃, who helps us work World Bank, helps us with distribute everything, and Mauricio is our money guy. And special thanks to Professor 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗃, MIT professor. In the 80s, developed the enzyme replacement therapy, created a company called Genzyme, sold it to Sanofi for 20 billion, and helped us came up with this solution. So we're fundraising $2.5 million to enable our manufacturing facility. And if you want to change the world or help kids, protect them from leukemia with just $1, come talk to me. Professor Manolis, I see that you have a question.
Yeah, so this is very exciting, of course, and I can totally see the application, can totally see how this can be transformative. My question is, how many of those tests would a person need to purchase? In other words, can you combine multiple tests within the same kit so that you can have this sort of broad range testing, or do you need for every particular disease risk to have a separate such device?
Excellent question. And as the best questions, the answer is always, it depends, right? So for HTLV, it's just one test. So in Brazil specifically, it's 3 million tests because we have 3 million pregnant women per year, and you gotta test them twice, right? One the first trimester and the second time in the third trimester. But I can also test for multiple things. So one of our tests in our pipeline is a test that differentiates between dengue, Zika, and chikungunya, because these are different diseases, and although they might seem the same, you can have like one test to separate them all. So yes, it depends. Some of them make sense, some of them don't.
Awesome, thanks so much. Obrigado.
De nada.
RSA, yes, nice to meet you. How are you? Yes, yes.